In the days following the Great Flood, when the waters had receded and Noah's descendants began to multiply across the earth, there's a fascinating story that forever changed human history. Let me take you back to the plains of Shinar, as recorded in Genesis 11. The world was different then. Everyone spoke the same language, used the same words, and understood each other perfectly. Can you imagine that? No translation apps, no misunderstandings, just pure communication. But here's where things get interesting. The people had become a bit too confident, perhaps even arrogant. They said to each other, "Come, let's build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens so that we can make a name for ourselves and not be scattered over the face of the earth." Now, this wasn't just any construction project. They were using bricks instead of stone and tar for mortar. They were innovating, pushing boundaries, but their motives, those weren't quite right. You see, this tower wasn't about worshiping God, it was about glorifying themselves. The Lord came down to see this city and tower the people were building, and what he saw concerned him. He said, "If as one people speaking the same language they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them." So God did something unprecedented. He confused their language, making it impossible for them to understand each other. Imagine the chaos. Workers suddenly unable to communicate, plans falling apart, confusion everywhere. The construction came to a grinding halt. That's why the place was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. From there, God scattered them across the face of the earth, fulfilling his original command to fill the earth and multiply. This story reminds us that there was once one language, and that together, we are powerful. And that is why the enemy tries to bring the vision even in the body of Christ. Also, this story teaches us that when we try to make a name for ourselves instead of glorifying God, when we resist his plans in favor of our own things, don't tend to work out as we expect. True greatness comes not from reaching the heavens by our own might, but by humbly following God's plan for our lives. Subscribe for more biblical stories. God bless you forevermore.